So one of the problems that has been affecting DJI Mini 2 pilots recently is the fact that when using the DJI Fly app, the compass calibration appears to be off. And this is something that's affected me. If you've been watching my previous videos, you'll know about that already. Now, the problem itself can range in severity. For some people, the compass completely is orientated 180 degrees the wrong way. And I've seen that on various YouTube videos. It's obviously a big issue. For me, the problem isn't that bad, but it is still present. And here's what it is that I've learned. First of all, this issue is not an issue with your drone. It's not an issue with the RC controller. It's not even an issue with the DJI Fly app. This is a problem with this, the actual hardware of your phone and the compass that's built in to the phone itself. Now, I'm going to be making this video from the point of view of the iPhone 12, since that's what I'm using. Now, I'm not going to be flying very high today or for very long. This is by far and away the coldest day I've ever tried to record outside for a YouTube video. I'm absolutely frozen, and it's also very, very windy. I'm going to go through now then the steps I've taken to try and fix this issue, and I've come back inside so that we can try and finish this episode with everything still intact, if you know what I mean. The weather is not on our side today. So I'm actually recording this on my DJI Osmo Action, since I'm going to be needing my phone as part of the tutorial. Apologies if it's sort of warping the image a little bit. No jokes in the comments about the shape of my head. First thing to do then is to open the settings app on your iPhone and just pop down to the privacy tab. And then on the privacy tab, you want to go to location services, located just at the top here. And there we're going to go ahead and select somewhere right down here, system services right at the bottom, and just make sure that compass calibration there is in fact turned on. That will keep the compass automatically calibrated throughout, you know, the life of your iPhone, which is very helpful. And if we just go back at this point, we can actually then scroll up to the compass option, still under location services. Make sure allow location access is selected to whilst using the app, and also that precise location is enabled. This will make sure that the DJI Fly app is able to get the same location from the phone compass that the phone compass actually has, rather than just an approximation. And then on the main settings page, select compass. And you can play about with this. With the use true north option, you might want to try enabling that or disabling it. Personally, I've tried both, and in my experience, it's better to select or to deselect rather the use true north option so that that is turned off. Now, that's the basic stuff. That's what I've done before, and it didn't really have an effect, but you do still want to do that basic stuff first. If you're still having issues with the orientation of the compass interface, then this is what I'm now going to suggest. Find the compass app on your iPhone and actually remove it. Go ahead and remove the whole app. So we're going to select delete app, not just remove from home screen. Delete compass, we're going to select delete on that. And what we're going to do now is download it again. So from the App Store, just go to the search, start typing in compass, and it should be the first link because it is the official Apple app. So we're going to go ahead and download it. Okay, and that should hopefully fix any remaining problems. The only step left to do now, which you may want to go ahead with, is just restart the iPhone. So boot it up fresh. But that is everything I've done. So let's get outside and see what difference it makes. Okay, so I've got the drone in the air. I'm just going to let it hover for a moment so we can see how the wind is affecting it. As you can see, it is a little bit windy today. We've got gusts of over 30 miles an hour, which is way past what this drone is rated for. So that's why I'm just going to be keeping it very low. So I'm just going to drop the drone down just a touch so it's hovering in view of the camera here. And then I'm going to move back but remain in a straight line in comparison to the angle of the drone, so that I can gain a little bit of distance on the map here, away from the home point, so we can actually see my icon as the pilot. And I would say that that is actually pretty darn close to perfect. So going through some of those little fixes that I've shown you have made a huge improvement. And all of those fixes were only on my phone, okay? None of them were fixes that I did with the drone itself. So that just goes to show that when you have a compass calibration that is off on the interface, it's your phone that likely needs to be fixed rather than anything else, or even the DJI Fly app itself. So I am a little bit cautious about the wind here, but I do want to gain a little bit of distance so I can see how the compass updates in real time here. So just a touch of height. If I just keep the drone, yeah, try and keep it straight to me, and then I'm just going to fly away for a few feet. A little bit of distance, but still within my field here. Oh dear, it's going all over the place. Wow. That is really struggling. That is really struggling. But I'm having to actually hold the thumbstick here to keep it hovering in place because the wind is that bad. But still straight to me. And yes, my pilot arrow is pointing directly at the drone. So it does appear to be fixed. I know I'm not holding it perfectly as a hovering drone, but if I let go of the stick, it does start swaying off to the left. Okay, I think that's about right now. And that compass calibration, I'm really happy to report, seems to have been fixed. I think the thing that did it, without question, was deleting the compass app and then reinstalling it on my phone, which is the one thing I hadn't tried before. But yeah, I'm very happy to report that the issue for me here seems to be fixed completely. And now we have a perfect compass, which is a very, very good thing indeed. So just bringing the drone back now. Now, what I'm going to do is play about with this over the next few days and weeks and see if this calibration stays the same, or if deleting the compass app and reinstalling it is something that's going to have to be done, you know, on more than one occasion. But as of right now, that seems to be much, much improved, which is a very good thing indeed. But as always, folks, you know, if you have your own suggestions or tips or tricks that might help others with this issue, then please do share those down in the comments. But this deleting of the compass app and reinstalling was one that I hadn't tried before. I'd only found out about it recently. But for me, you know, it seems to have solved the problem here with the iPhone 12. But I'm going to go inside now because my fingers are frozen. I can barely move them. If you want to see more DJI Mini 2 content, then please do hit the subscribe button. I've got quite a bit planned for you going forward, and I'm really enjoying making these videos, so I'm so happy that there's an audience for them. But have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.